All information in this video is my own personal view, even where backed up by evidence. None of this is financial advice, but I highly recommend everyone does their own research before buying or selling cryptocurrency or any other asset. Just coming in with a quick update about Power Blocks and MetaChain. Obviously, Power Blocks and MetaChain have now migrated across to Lux Chain. It's a bit of a shame as I had initially been spec mining Power Blocks when it launched, advised a few people to get involved, and they made some pretty good money off of it by getting in early. I'd also started spec mining MetaChain when it launched. Little did I know that down the line we would see the two chains merge. I say it was a little bit sad just to see the projects go. However, every cloud has a silver lining, and I think the silver lining to this cloud is going to outweigh any negative points. I have seen the Discord a bit of fudding going on with people calling it a scam and whatnot during the initial stages of the migration and swapping over. I mean, I've had no problems with this. My coins were migrated over by the exchange I had them on at the time, and I've also obviously set up a video showing how to use the swap engine. The coins in that video were donated by Metacat. Metacat's I believe the lead developer, or at least the most active on the Discord server. I had a bit of a chat with Metacat, and Metacat seems like quite a nice person through my interactions. We'll just bring up the Lux Chain website quickly. As you can see here, it's an EVM compatible proof of work layer 1 blockchain built on Golang. It says draws inspiration from legacy proof of work mechanisms, combining the proven security and groundbreaking features tailored for DeFi, NFTs, and smart contract functionality. With a 5-second block time, it's pretty decent, in regards to the speed and performance that people get while interacting with the network. Not having excessively long confirmation times and waiting for transactions to actually finalise and complete. You can see from the tokenomics that there was quite a heavy allocation set aside for migrating the XPB and Meta coins across. This is, in principle, means making sure no one's left behind. The only reason you'd be left behind is by ignoring all of the numerous alerts about migrating, and you've just had your head buried in the sand for this period of time. And there's still a window of opportunity to use the swap engine. The deadline is on the 15th. As the point of recording today, it's the 14th. So you do still have roughly a day to get the swap done. So please make sure you swapped any Lux or... sorry, not Lux, any XPB or Meta across to Lux. 30.3% of the allocation that was left over has been allocated for proof of work mining. When this was initially put up, as you can see from there, it's approximately 10 million coins. Obviously this has been going down because mining has been in place on the chain, and 9.1% held back for development and the team funding. Fair launched. It's been quite an open launch in regards to, if you were involved in previous tokens, you'd have known about this. MetaChain themselves had a community vote to come and assist Power Blocks, and they overwhelmingly voted for this. So I'll just go back to the conversation I had with Metacat. So Metacat starts with, "Thanks for considering Lux Chain for your channel. Back in 2023, some developers from MetaChain were inspired by Power Blocks, particularly drawn to its innovative 5% block reward cut. These developers were also investors in XPB, however they noticed that XPB was not being managed effectively, which motivated them to create a superior version, leading to the birth of MetaChain. More recently, we discovered that XPB was abandoned by its original team, with only one developer, known as Tomato, remaining committed to the project. To address this situation, we conducted a community poll to gauge the interest in the merger, which received overwhelming support. Consequently, we merged the two projects, aiming to preserve and support both communities through a unified platform. Feel free to reach out if you need any more details or any further information." And, Admittedly, I'm a day late in getting this content out. I had such a busy day yesterday. Um, I was even late getting out a Casper video, which I'm getting out today as well. But following this, I had quite a bit of a conversation with Metacat. As I say, Metacat is definitely very, very active on the Discord server. My hat goes off to the development team because they're having to do so much work in assisting people with migration, whether it's converting from mainnet to route to them getting across over and converting it to the main chain Lux. Which is part of the reason why I did the swap engine video, just to try and provide some assistance. Anything to help reduce the stress of that workload then allows them to focus on other things and ensuring that the migration is as smooth as possible. I have been mining Lux chain, and I can say I've had no problems at all in doing so. The only issue that I noticed in the process was when I was using the swap engine that I had inadvertently used an exchange address to send the Lux to, and that was a problem due to it being generated from a smart contract. Luckily, the exchange were able to manually post the transaction and get it across to me, but I have pinned a comment on that video just stating to use like your MetaMask wallet initially and then send that out and across. It's going to be a project I think that is definitely worth keeping an eye on. Yesterday it was in the top 3 gainers list for XPB. I'm unsure of the pronunciation of the exchange name, but it's XEGGEX. And to be in the top 3 gainers is incredible at this stage. If there's anything I can provide content-wise for the community, I'm more than happy to do so. So if people would like a video on how to set up a Lux chain local node for mining, please let me know. And again, if there's anything I can do to assist in getting people swapped over, just reach out to me on the Lux chain Discord server. I'm on there, and I'll do my best to assist you around the development team. So it's just providing extra hands where able. Okay. But I highly implore you to just use the swap chain video first, as that will be probably the best spot to get any assistance on this. Okay, thank you for your time today.